Hi. I guess technically we lied. I've been sick, so I just wanted to be able to do something fun, and today I'm going to be playing Vintage Survival again because I really want to see what the new London Mulligan is like. Now, I've streamed this last month. This is just a this is pretty much just a survival of the fittest deck, and it's a ton of fun. It the goal of the deck is hold on. I need to get one card for mana traders before I can. Oh damn! It doesn't actually matter because I'm already locked into the stack. Okay, well, so what I'm playing a vintage deck, survival of the fittest. The goal is pretty much to drop a bunch of hollow or Vengefines in our graveyard, play hollow ones out really fast. Any Bizarre Baghdad deck is getting a huge buff from this Mulligan rule because it means that any deck that is based around one card combos, bizarre, has just skyrocketed in how efficient it is. With mulligans, it means that you're much better able to hit things to just kill people. Now, that's also true for, your interaction. Instead of just going, I didn't hit my leyline quickly enough, you have much better chances of hitting Leyline of the Void. Or, in our case, Ravenous Trap, Containment Priest, and Plowshares. We don't run Leyline in the stack because Leyline of the Void is great and all when you can afford to have do-nothing cards. But for us, we don't have do-nothing cards. Our deck is designed to be just brutal and efficient, and the Bant version may now be worse than the Bug version because the Bug version now is able to get to its ley lines more effectively thanks to the Mull rule and also is able to cast them, which might be better than having just the availability of Rav traps. Yes, I would like to play first. So we have no green source. That is such a shame. We're gonna mulligan for this hand is fine. Keep. So the spirit guide doesn't do a whole lot for us, does it? Because we got yeah, I think I'm gonna put that back. We'll play a Bizarre Baghdad. Draw two. We'll discard Squee, Foothills. This third one is going to be really rough to figure out what we want to pitch. I think here... Actually, I think it's the Savannah. Really tough. Because we want this Noble Hierarch, but we also want the Survival of the Fittest. I think we're going to go with the Noble. We'll run out a hollow one, and then we'll pass. Now, hopefully they don't have any sort of insane plays that they're making. Oh no. Well, that really stinks. Well, we'll play that, and then I think we don't want to do anything right here because Suddenly, Bazaar is much, much worse. Okay, so he is on a Pyro plan. Hopefully we can get something we can do anything with. We'll get a Trop and just play a Noble, because if we can get sort of a Noble Hierarch plan running, we can end up just casting our survival and then just churning through cards with Squee until we're able to actually do something. Which isn't a very exciting way of approaching it, but on the other hand, this sort of highlights how this deck has been improved, how this deck is, in a lot of respects, better than Dredge, because you have many more opportunities to adapt to hate opponents bring in or use. You have better anti-combo stuff. There are a lot of options that Dredge doesn't normally have. Now we're just going to F6 here because a Plowshare is probably... That stings. Well... Oh, it's a recall? That's fine. I can live with them drawing cards. Well... Yeah, I'll take some damage. That's cool. Hopefully this survival sticks. I don't think it will. Screwed up. I was supposed to use the Bazaar first. Then, if we use the Bazaar, we pitch the... We pitch the Squee Deputy in one of the cards we draw. We're able to hollow one. And just probably get a little more stuff happening. Which is ultimately all we want to do, is just sort of slam cards, because that's what this deck is built for, is just running things out. Please don't crash, MTGO. I'd really appreciate being able to continue, playing Magic. Okay, so there's going to be a force there. So we can pitch Squee, Deputy, Lavinia. Just run out a hollow one. Hopefully we don't just get... I don't know what exactly blows us out here. Well, a Snapcaster. A Snapcaster really stinks. Alternatively, like a Wasteland just sucks. Hey everybody, welcome to Mom's Basement Streams. We have a YouTube, we've got Twitter, we've got all that jazz. And we're playing what is, in my opinion, the most fun deck in Vintage. Oh. Well, we won't concede yet. I think we've lost. I'm pretty sure we've lost now. But you never know with the power of optimism and really good top decks. Yikes. Okay. So let's see, what do they side in? Traditionally, I think they side mostly it's like uh rest in peace some number of okay, rest in peace some number of well, you know what? We'll just wing it. Okay. Now we might be able to actually do something because we have survival, hopefully. I don't know why he would brainstorm during our end step when we already resolved a time walk. It's a bit odd, but not going to complain. So if we get like a deputy, okay, he is really going for broke before we actually do anything. Okay. Hmm. Trying to think of what our out is here, and I don't think there is one because we get a basking root wall. Let's say. Well, okay. No, no, we lose. We definitely just lose that one. Hmm. So it's a Jeskai your rock stack. They probably Containment Priest is likely. Um. So we want Plowshares. Don't think. So we want Spyglass as well, definitely. Probably Flusterstorms. Stony is not as good when we're playing. So let's see. If they're on Jeskai, that means they might be on what? They're probably on like 4 drops, maybe. I don't think they'd be on too many. Also, they'll be on mentors, so. Yeah, we'll just go with this. Really wishing I had that black source in the deck now for Deathrite Shaman activations. It'd be really, really nice. Yeah. Right now I'm trying to look up. Hopefully. Alright, so we'll go first. We have nothing. I think it's the Flusterstorm. We got the main phase. We just run out of Deathrite, I think. We have the Misstep in case they misstep. This gives us 2 mana to Time Walk, and we have Bazaar. Like, this isn't the most nuts hand in the world, but I don't think this hand was particularly well equipped to go down below what we had. So we're definitely pitching a Vengevine. We can pitch the Trop. Then this Bazaar becomes pretty dead after that. So, if this resolves, we got to... Oh, damn. Okay. Well... Don't think we want to use the Time Walk yet. But I don't think we want to beat in with the Deathrite Shaman doing nothing. Yeah, I don't want that happening. That seems kind of rough for us. That actually seems like the roughest of beats. Man, that Bayou would be so good. I feel really silly that we don't have that. Because that would make this Deathrite Shaman so much better. We need one more card, I'd say, before we can really use this Bazaar to any real effect. Okay, so let's see. I don't have any way of really... I think actually I'm gonna just eat this deputy just for some life gain, because I'm not doing anything with it. So we'll add some blue. Use the white. This gets us somewhere because it means that there's no gush plays happening. It's going to be pretty arduous, not going to lie. Other hand, also means they can't Lotus or anything. They can't use any Moxes to... Oh. Yeah, Richie will be streaming later tonight. Are we having Legacy tonight? I would really like to play Legacy tonight. Neat. Well, these are all pretty much liabilities. So, guess we're just gonna pass. Yikes. This is definitely the slowest hand I've ever had with this deck. Okay. You did it. I might trade the Deathrite Shaman, to be honest. It's not doing a whole lot. You know what? That's fine. I figure, yeah, he definitely has some... Yes. Okay. Now we're doing something. We can start swinging with Lavinia now. It's not glamorous, but... Oh, no. Yeah, this is gross. We'll attack with the Deathrite Shaman. Man, this is the lamest. I have never seen a vintage game that is so decidedly nothing happening. Oh no, he's going to be able to start drawing cards. Well, that's much scarier now. Okay, well, yeah. A survival would be really, really tight. A survival would let us actually do things, maybe? We'd be able to deputy. So we're 6, we've got 7. So we've got like a quarter of our deck that does things. Okay. We'll see what they do with this. I figure that they probably have... Red, white, and we'll pay for the Spell Pierce. I mean, it's not... Okay, there we go. Sure. Now we are successfully burning cards. We can start recouping some advantage now, because here's where they start turning guys sideways, and that's really all they've got to do. This is much, much better. Alright, now I feel better about this game. Because now they aren't pressing us. Oh no. They might be able to force? Mentor or Plowshares? Swing with the snaps. Probably what they're going to do. So we draw 3 cards. We hit a land. Yeah. We can actually do a whole lot if we... That's kind of nuts. Here is what I wanted. Well, alright. Man. This format is so silly. Like, you get to do all these kind of nuts things with very little consequence. This next turn, we can swing with 2 Vengevines. If we get a creature, we can turn it into another Root Walla afterwards, and then turn that into another Root Walla, and so we turn a Root Walla into another Vengevine, and turn that Vengevine into a Root Walla, and then we just play it out. We get all our Vengevines back, and we go from there. Man, this deck is silly. It's so fun to... Like, I'm normally not... Alternatively, this is just a one Vengevine attack moment. Be a 6/5. Huh. Okay, we attack with a Root Walla. Yeah, we attack with a Root Walla and the Vengevines. because we can pump the Root Walla, so suddenly becomes a little more. Yeah, now I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Ah, the salvage. The glorious, glorious salvage because our opponent doesn't have poop. I know it was correct to eat something with the Deathrite. So we'll get a squee. Get another Root Walla. So we'll cast that for 0. So let's see. Now we need to decide what we want to get here. We can grab another Root Walla and then turn that into a Hollow 1. We're not going to use... No. No. Nope. Then we get a Wonder. Then exile a land. We use this, we pitch the Wonder, and then we grab a... Then we grab a Hollow 1. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. I think I want a do I want a Nature's Claim or do I want another Lavinia? Because Lavinia was putting in a lot of work there. It stopped them from really doing too much to screw with us. The Teague is probably worse than Lavinia in this matchup. Yeah, we'll just run it like this. We'll keep this. Because we have a Bazaar, we have a Vengevine, we have a Chalice that we can end up really... leveraging if we need to. I don't want to do anything right now. I want to wait for them to pretty much try getting like some insane plus. Whoops. Hold on. Have to fetch that first. Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting when they didn't do anything on turn 1, because a lot of the time they'll have like preordains, and the fact that they didn't use any preordains or anything at all was kind of a giveaway that they had a recall. Yeah, that's fine. After we use this recall, I think I want to put this chalice on 1, because after that, it does kind of suck that our mana dorks will be turned off. I mean, alternatively, let's see what you got. Because if you don't have anything, this is going to be a real rough turn for you. Like, if this resolves, I don't... There we go. Pitch the Vengevine. Pitch Rootwalla. Pitch the Spirit Guide. We got our Rootwalla back. Then we cast our Hollow one. Next turn we can play the Lavinia. Not bad. Then let's see. Nice. Okay. That's... We'll use the ability anyway. So probably looking for like a DAC right now. I think I want to play the Lavinia before I do anything else, though. Because once the Lavinia is out, I can put the Chalice on 1, sort of with impunity. Well, I still don't know if I even want to play the Chalice. Get a Savannah. We run out Lavinia. This Mox Pearl isn't doing us too much good, so we can end up turning these into some more cards on the following turn. At this point, I'm sort of just holding things to use if need be. Ah, that's a DAC. Gross. Dev Trap is so good. Uh, hmm. You're not doing us a whole ton of good. We'll use the root while we have blockers then. I don't think we attack here, strangely enough. So can't Jace, can't dig, can't treasure cruise. That's good news. Can't force of will. Or misstep. I don't know. Okay. So if we hit survival. Well, survival definitely lets us do some stuff. Then we're just kind of looking for to play a deputy of detention. This Mem Knight is so useless. Do I want this land more than I want this noble? I think so. Dak Faden. Definitely on the top of my do not want to see in play currently list. Yeah, that stings. But such is life. I should have kept the noble. Because I didn't think about the fact that I would just... Yeah, I think here's just another point where I pass. It's not getting anywhere to... I need another card because if I just draw two, I need to have enough cards that if I play a Deputy of Detention, or if I draw a Deputy of Detention, I am not pitching it to have enough lands. I mean, alternatively, he doesn't have the Spell Pierce in Yard. That's the good news. Okay. So you can recall. So he's going to have a crap ton of tokens. Since that is an instant speed ability, we will just do that, and we will pass. Yeah, it's not the most glamorous way of playing a survival of the fittest deck. Because end step, we can turn this into a deputy, then just deputy away his elementals, which that's 5. Yeah, I have to block like that. Well, actually, did he just screw up that badly? So I go... I can go through 2 Vengevines next turn. I can pitch a Vengevine, get a Root Walla, pitch a Root Walla, get another Root Walla. And I have just that in play, though. If I'm not an idiot... Oh, wait. Duh. I want to just put those in grave because then I get... Get rid of your red source. Get rid of that. Grab a Root Walla. Cast the Root Walla. What are you going to... Okay, that's fine. Don't see how that necessarily stops me from doing what I want to. Oh, I screwed that up. Okay. Yeah, I screwed up the sequencing on that. I was supposed to get another. Is there any way of salvaging that? So we're gonna lose this hollow one, almost guaranteed. More importantly, we're gonna lose our squee. That stinks. Ugh. Okay, so we need to block there, block there, block there, and block one of these. And if we draw a deputy, we just win. We lose. Big misplays. I'm going to be right back momentarily. Oops. And we're back. I needed to just get something to snack on. Now, we're going to see if Vintage is as ruined as the internet proclaims it is thanks to the new Mulligan rule. So we're just going to try doing as many degenerate things as we can. This hand, well, not super degenerate, lets us do some pretty silly stuff once this survival is resolved. Now, we may just be dead. Hopefully they don't just paradoxical us out, because that would stink. But I don't think that's super likely right now. We're actually going to try doing this now, because if it resolves, I think we can just win. Okay, that's fine. Technically, you're supposed to wait for their next turn, but I would rather end up having the recall countered than the survival of the fittest. Don't tell anyone I said that. Okay. Damn, they even had the force. Okay, well, that stinks. What do they have in yard? Hopefully they don't end up getting... they can Shatterings. Oh, they're just drawing a ton of cards. I think this matchup is bad for us. With Shattering Sprees in the main now. Like, it was much easier when they weren't... Ugh. This is a nightmare. Okay. Yikes. If not for the... They had to have the counterspell for a survival. The uphill battle is not worth that. So we definitely want those. We want Flusterstorms, and we want that. Chalice isn't doing much. Gaddock Teague isn't doing a whole ton. I think that's how we're going to side here. Because while Lavinia can be helpful, I think having just more interaction, the Nature's Claim lets us get rid of their Moxen, which they rely on really heavily because they don't actually have a whole ton of lands. They rely very heavily on their Moxes, or they rely very heavily on cantrips and draw power just to be able to get enough lands to cast things. Damn, I have something stuck in my teeth. It's really annoying. But, yes. Mulligan. Snap keep. If they cannot counter this survival on the first turn, we win. One, two, three, four. I mean, I suppose if they run out a ley line, I mean, I'd be very surprised if they're on Leyline of the Void in a deck with no way to cast it. I can see a Ravenous Trap. Still tempted just to run out of Vengevine. So we got okay. Let's do some math. If we get another, if we get a Spirit Guide, we get. Yes, we want the Spirit Guide. And then we got a hollow one. Right. Now we get two hollow ones. So we're at 10 power on turn one. Then okay, there we go. Now we have a hand. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I don't think there are too many ways for what's presumably either straight blue-red or just splashing white to deal with this. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Going. So that's the beauty of this deck is it doesn't need a graveyard to do anything. It can sort of just play without one and not have too many issues. So I think we just run it back. It's yeah. Okay, new Mulligan rule starting not to look quite as great. At least not for Vintage. I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be great for Magic. So we have a... Yeah, we're going to mull. He's on 5. With this, we have a claim. Like, this hand is pretty conservative, but I don't want to just sort of keep a hand based on nothing. Like, we have a recall paired with Bazaar. I mean, we can't cast it right away. I will admit that. Other hand, well, that stinks. Yeah, it's so important just to have this interaction for whatever they do have, that I'm not... Okay. I'm really happy that we saved that Spirit Guide, because now we can play a Deathrite. Who will definitely improve our mana right now. It's like anything would. Okay, well, that's alright. We will exile our Savannah. That was stupid. I'm way too greedy with this card. Other hand, Mindbreak Trap. Okay, well. Let's get some lands. Goodbye, Squee. So now we'll have just Plowshares up for whatever. Which is really relevant because a Jace is always just pretty much debilitating for us. Ooh. Well, actually, this is less ooh than I thought. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. Really curious. Do I want to just run out a Squee? Yeah, we're actually gonna attack with the death ray because at this point, I just need damage. I'm not looking to outgain or anything like that. I need damage. Maybe there's merit to casting this stupid squee. Really hurtful to say, but potentially true. Savannah. Play that just in case. It's so rough. Yeah. I don't want to use this. Okay, so if we get another creature, though, we're guaranteed to be able to get this back, this Vengevine, which should get us to win, hopefully. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Oh, this is quite the experience. Yep. Can't stop that one. Really need just another threat? Okay. So now let's get a Basking Root Walla. Let's get another green. We'll cast the Root Walla. We'll search out a Vengevine. Then we get a Memnite. Cast that Memnite. Hopefully, no. Oh, well, feeling pretty good about that. They did not have the trap, and I think we're in a good spot to win. I could be very wrong, but I don't know what. Okay. If they had Pyro double bolt, that still would not be necessarily good enough? Okay. Now I'm feeling fine and dandy. Grape shot me? Nice. This deck is so silly. This is what I secretly want to do when playing Magic for the rest of my life, is just always do something this dumb. But yeah, no, this stuff is never going on to Arena. They'll port Modern onto Arena eventually. Never gonna port Vintage. It's too arcane. This hand is kinda ridic. Like, we have a turn 1 double root while a hollow one. God forbid we draw a Vengevine. Ooh. Holy shit. Dude. Well, that's hype. Noble might be a little slow. Okay. So next turn, cast the Survival for 1 mana. I don't even know what they're doing. I am so excited to find out. So we'll put this Chalice on 0. Ideally, that just makes them concede. Okay. Like, dude, do it up. Yeah, let's go. I am so perplexed as to what you're doing. That's pretty good. Well, I want to see what their win con is before I concede because it seems important. Like, how do you win with this deck? What is the goal? Is the objective just to frenzy into God knows what? I'm so intrigued. Actually, because okay, just do something so I can end up like if I know how I'm dying, then I can concede because then I have because I need to be able to get Richie. Richie is supposed to be streaming at 6 o'clock, so I need to be done before then. Other hand, oh god, I'm flicking cards. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, well, want those and want these. What cards are not super duper great here? Wonder feels pretty bad against a deck that has. Okay, we definitely want the Gaddock Teague. Deathrite is not doing a whole ton. 3 cuts. Noble, Noble. I want that extra Spirit Guide because I want to be able to Stony turn 1. Maybe it's a misstep. It's probably a misstep. I'm referring to my play, not necessarily what I'm sideboarding. Man, this format is wild. Never before did I think I would just be experimental frenzied in Vintage, and now I'm sold on experimental frenzy in Vintage. Yes. That is a turn 1 or turn 2 experimental or energy flux. Yeah, I'll keep that. Sure. It's not an especially powerful hand. Go off now or forever hold your peace. Let's see what you got. Okay, so do you concede? Okay. So you have one. So he's going to be able to keep all of his artifacts, but the next turn he's... So next turn, are we deputy? We deputy the ruby. I love playing weird prison-y stuff myself. Okay, well. What exactly did this accomplish? Oh, Vintage, you so silly. We'll cast that. And then we'll deputy them off of blue, white. Oh, yeah. That by getting rid of the experimental outcome, they're not able to just divining top and constantly draw a card and just keep replaying it and never have a dead card on top of their library. By taking that away from them, suddenly they have a lot of dead cards. Yeah, these decks are all very cool when they work, but also there'll be times when this happens and you just don't do anything. Wait. Oh, screwed that up. Okay. Well, and then we'll do green off that. Yep. So they have this turn to win. Yes. Because we are representing 9 damage on board. So let's see if they got it. Oh, they have the key as well? Or are they just looking for it? Spin, see if you can draw into the key. Vault key is so stupid. Like, oh, there are very few things in this format that I think are just over the top. Vault key is one of them. Got the key or no? Because I do have things I want to do. Now, that's not an insult to any of you lovely people, but I want to be able to play Legacy. Okay, that's probably a bit much. Key me. Fragmentize? Okay. We're going to put this misstep back in because apparently their primary way of winning is to just vault key, which is completely reasonable. I love Tinker decks as much as the next person. We have a turn 1 Lavinia into a turn 2 Energy Flux. Yeah, we have to keep this. You know, despite coming here to test the new rule, I'm not. I feel like I am here Oh. That's bad news bears, my dude. This deck, I'm not sure how it beats Lavinia because you're just playing all your big artifact mana producers, and then you don't have anything to actually cast, you're never going to have enough lands to cast a Experimental Frenzy or Paradoxical Outcome. I mean, the fact that he's able to play this deck, I suppose, is proof that the new Mulligan rule does very much help degenerate decks. I suppose, other hand, you can run much more punishing hate now in your sideboard. Like in Modern, I guess you could probably get away with some more devastating sideboard cards for a lot of matchups. It also means that main boards can be constructed for a little more consistency, which I really am a huge fan of because it makes just about everything I play much better. Like, let's see. So, in Legacy, Bug Delver gets much better because it needs that ability to mull through things. Bug Delver is just such a greedy deck. Combo out? Do you have a Blightsteel in there? Am I going to get Blightsteel Colossus? Yeah, it is a Blightsteel. Okay, well. Guess my turn 1 play is a little different. Green 1. We can end up dealing with that, but it's going to be a real pain in the butt. But we're dead. Oh, that felt bad. Like, Blightsteel is just so... So, what we could have done is run out, Lavinia. And then still probably ended up dead. The fact that he had the Tinker sucks because we had that if not for the Tinker. If we had had... Well, let's see. Yeah, he needed that exact sequence. That's frustrating. Mulligan that. Mulligan that. Keep that. Put 2 back. Sweet Bazaar. Can I undo? I guess I can't. Noble. It's a shame you can't end up... My dude. Yeah, I was hoping to be able to get to a Basking Root Walla or like a Memnite. But unfortunately, it did not happen. Such is the life of vintage Hollow One players. Yeah, after this I'm running... Next time I'm going to run the bug list. That really stinks. Okay, well, this is our plan. Well, I suppose technically our next plan is Deputy if we get a land and then just deal with whatever they play. Noble Hierarch beatdown. We playing Modern Infect, boys. Ugh. Gross. I mean, sure. White, blue, green. Please? Chances are that means they've got an Abrupt Decay. What we need to see is a survival of the fittest. Yeah, we really need that survival of the fittest. I guess a land would also work, because then we can just cast a Vengevine. You know, that's fine. I ain't even mad. They've just allowed us to advance our clock. Excellent. Yeah. So we're going to swing with the Deputy, and we're just going to try chipping away until we can get a survival or... Yeah, that one. That was really incorrect. We're going to play a Stony Silence. just because they need mana more than we do. Yes, it means we can't cycle Hollow One. Other hand means no top or anything like that for them. Or artifact mana. Well, if we get a survival or if we get a survival, I think we win. But we need a survival, which means they can't abrupt decay our... Yep, we dead. Okay. So, things we want, or things we don't want. Stony Silence. Things we want. Plowshares, Flusterstorms. We're going to want these Nature's Claims. That Deathrite Shaman is going to be real nice. Lavinia is less good here, at least not worth investing in all the way. Chalice is me, especially against a deck that is a lot of the time going to end up having Null Rods in the board. So we're just going to go with this, and hopefully this time we get a turn 1 type hand. So like a Lotus, a Mox, a Survival, and then just creatures. At least that is the dream. Not super likely, but whatever works. Just a reminder that at 6, Richie will be streaming Esper Control in Modern. It was a list the top last open and is by Zach Allen, a local Michigander. He is using a very unique list with Kaya. It's a one of, but it is still unique in that, well, Kaya's really good. Sometimes. Not always. Okay, we'll play first. Yes, we'll keep that because we have a Nature's Claim and we have a Survival. I always want to have some answer for like a ley line. And here I don't know if it's necessarily worth it just to dig through our deck to something that may not matter. Like if we got a really nutty hand with 2 Vengevines and they run out a ley line first turn because we don't have Nature's Claim, yeah, we just lose. But we also have protection for our Survival of the Fittest, and so I'm inclined to keep that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, Esper Control. Okay, never mind. Let's just run out a Noble. Yield until they do something. Okay. We'll get a Savannah. I will Nature's Claim that. Damn, they have a lot of lands. Whoop. No, no, no. Don't skip to my turn. So they're probably going to blow that up, which is going to stink. Holy cow, they have just... Cycle the hollow one into... Root Wallow. Got another Root Wallow. Then get one more hollow one. And then we pass. Not a bad turn 3. We'll attack with one hollow one. Because it's a 5/5. And that's pretty much all we're going to do for the rest of this match. I mean, unless we can get a creature. Alright, send it. Man, this format is so odd. Yeah, but as I was saying, Zach Allen's control list. Oh, well, that was fast. We want that Spyglass to turn off Deathrite Shaman. But yeah, Zach's list, really cool. Notably, it is on 3 cantrips, but Esper Charm is a wild card. Well, technically it's on more than 3. It's on 6. Nile Spellbomb is really close to a cantrip a lot of the time. So that makes it just a really feel-good card to play. I don't think we're gonna take until 6 with this. I think we should be plenty good on time. I don't know why it would take him particularly long to decide on. Whoa, can't keep that. Definitely can keep that. Sure. Death right. Well, so stupid. Like, so stupid. Okay. Yeah, I love turn 1 double hollow ones. Yeah, you got me, my dude. I'll save the Memnite because if we next turn once we draw a card, if we can draw an additional one, and it's pretty much just a way. It's a very expensive way of filtering cards, resource-wise. Okay. Man, I love this format. Okay. Yeah, didn't think we were going to lose that one. Wasn't totally sure because sometimes people can get a little wild in this format. The yeah. Yeah. On the other hand, everybody see the new Mythic Championship qualifier details? Very interesting. Yes. Like, this hand is really good because we can just explode out of the gate thanks to, like, a survival. Like, especially if we get a second land. Like, I'm normally inclined to play a more mid-rangey game plan game 1. Because we are a toolbox deck. Okay. Well, that was a really bad plan on my part. Land? Okay. So we got a savanna. We do blue. Green. We play the noble. This is our way of being able to... Oh no. Crap. Okay. I wasn't sure. I was hoping they weren't going to be on pitch dredge. That truly sucks. They're maining ley lines and the pitch package? Wow, they are bold. They are really bold. Wow, that is like the most ambitious. It's round 5. This is literally the most ambitious dredge list I've seen in my life, Richie. Like, look at their yard. They've got hollow ones, they have the pitch package, and they have ley lines in their list. Like, damn, son. Green, green. So we got a spirit guide. Discard that. Cast that. We got another Vengevine. Green pitch the Vengevine. Okay, so we discard Vengevine. We discarded Basking Root Wallow. Then we discard another Vengevine, so we can get a hollow one. And then we... Yeah, it's... These guys are wild. Like... Holy cow. He ended up forcing our time walk the first turn and stopped us from being able to go off. Like, okay, so he's going to be able to get... Huh. I don't know if we're actually... I think we're dead here. Not totally sure, because the Ashkin... Let's see... 2 bridges? Yeah, 2 bridges. 6, 9... I think we're dead. I think he just sacks the prized amalgams, gets back the Flamekin, and then just yeets. Alternatively, if he doesn't and we get a creature, we win. Yeah, he going to. So 9, 10. Oh, wait, hold on. That's 7. Is 6 enough to kill us? I think 6 is enough to kill us. Yeah, we're dead. Don't attack. Don't attack with everything. Just forget. Damn. Holy shit. So aggressive. I figured he would have... Oh, yeah, by his maul down to 5, he's, like, pretty much a shoo-in to getting a Bazaar now, thanks to the new Dredge rule. Yeah, new Dredge rule. Yeah, the new Mulligan rule. It is not the new Dredge rule. Although thinking about it more now, it ought to be. Yeah, and we didn't have a bad start. We had a pretty good start. He just had a patently absurd start. Huh? He he does know he could have guaranteed 1. If we draw a creature now, we win. Honey child, what are you doing? Like, he would have been swinging for 18. Now he... Oh, he had another Dread Return in his yard. Okay, that's why. That's why. That explains a lot. Yeah, 5 of those are going to get through. We're taking 20. Okay. Alright, Rav Traps. Chalice out. Containment Priest in. Spyglass. Plowshares. Flusterstorm Nature's Claim. Misstep. Not super great here. Stony. Really bad here, actually. Believe it or not. Teague. Also bad here. Lavinia. Kind of suboptimal. take out some of those. 62. Squee requires us to be trying to grind them out. Maybe it's only one Flusterstorm. Ugh. If we get a Lavinia out, they can't do their thing. Yeah, we'll take it out of survival. I don't like doing that, but keep this. Our opening hand is like 2 possibly nuts. So we get to Bazaar, we draw 3, we pitch a Vengevine, Trop, and something else. What it is, I won't know until this guy is done with... Okay. Trop, Vengevine... Next turn we draw up to... We're going to be up to 7 cards, which gives us a pretty high likelihood of being able to get some more stuff to play. Good news is, unless they have the Street Wraiths, if they have the Street Wraiths, I'm just going to be completely blown away by how just ridiculous this dude is. Let's Trop. Recall target me. Okay. He's doing so much like normal drawing cards, it's actually really scary. Like, no Vintage Dredge player should be just doing some normal drawing cards. At least not this much. But based on the fact that they're not doing anything, I just... Yeah. Another creature. I mean, that also works. I'll offer them the trade. Yeah, get that bridge. Yeah, you got a zombie, whatever. Mostly just don't want him to be able to do things. Come on, creature. Well, we can at least get a survival out. And then... Ooh, they forced it. This is a victory. This is a pure victory. Nice top decks. Yep, give me one creature, for the love of God. So, the reason I'm not running out this Containment Priest is because there is a decent chance they're running Contagion. Or, not Contagion, the kill spell for exiling top card of your deck. It deals 3 and you gain 3. It's a very... You ran it with Necro. Okay. Yes. Now we win. Now that was the easy one, because we were going first. Yeah, I think we just have to run with this. No. We have a Rav Trap and we have a Flusterstorm. I want to keep this. The catch is I can't use the Rav Trap until I have a land in play. So now I think we can safely Mind Break trap, or not Mind Break, Rav trap him, because we got... Did we get all 4 Grave Trolls? Well, I'll be damned. Or no, we got 3 of them. Yikes. Yep. Fair balance magic. I don't actually think we mulligan too many times this league. I think, in general, we just didn't. Yeah, my guy. I don't know how people play this format. At least seriously. I don't understand. Like, I can fathom it in only the loosest way possible. Yeah, Spinning Darkness. That's the name of it. Do you have a... Okay, so he's gonna get one more go of it when he dredges another 6. And at that point, he needs to dredge and hit a Narcomoeba, but if he does, we can Containment Priest in response. And just win. Man, this format is great. Anyone who says Vintage is not fair and interactive Magic is almost certainly correct. Like... yeah, this has been quite the trip. Hollow One is a silly card and should really just cost more. Like, Hollow One should cost 6 at least. Discard the Bazaar. Oh, he has the Spinning Darkness. I'm an idiot. Duh, he's just gonna Spinning Darkness one of these. I mean, Let's see, if I had kept... I should have kept the Flusterstorm instead of the Tropical Island, because then I could hit... Is Spinning Darkness a... What are you? It is an instant. Shit. So it's going to deal 3, gain 3, so I can't even pump. Yeah. Well, I am... That was super embarrassing. I think I win. Assuming he doesn't have another Spinning Darkness. Nearly punted. Very nearly punted. This is why it is important to read. Surprised he didn't leave Icarids in. But that's alright. Okay, so that's how he's gonna not die. Had I just played correctly? Oh my god. Okay, well. Okay, so he had dredged. If I swing at this, he blocks those 3. And yeah, no, I can't attack with that one. So he's going to block all of these. I pump 1 Root Walla, kill off 3 zombies. He loses his bridges. Okay, well. Oh, wait, he doesn't lose his bridges because he has a ley line. Wow, I'm an idiot. Okay, well. Spinning Darkness or bust? Okay. Now he's dead. Well, that was a very interesting league. I'm pretty happy I did that because I wasn't feeling very well earlier. Now I'm still not feeling great, but I had a ton of fun playing that. It's Vintage is just a really good time. Uh, Now we'll be back probably pretty soon, but it'll be with Richie, and he'll be on Esper Control in Modern. Don't worry, I will still be there, berating him for every misplay the entire time. So, I'll see you soon.